So I just want to talk briefly about modifying shapes that we've drawn in terms of changing color and turning them and doing different things like that. So the first thing is I'm just going to draw a rectangle, and so I'm just going to hit the M key on my keyboard, and I'm simply going to draw a rectangle. And then in order to select this, I just use my V key. If I had selected off of it, I just need to click on it, and that allows me to modify it. So once it's here, I can modify different things that are up along here. So first thing that I can do is I can simply change the fill color. So I can make it yellow, and that's the inside. This right here is for the stroke, and the stroke is like the border. Right now it's actually checked with a slash going through it, so there is no border on it. I'm actually going to go and put a black border on it. So now it has a black border. You can't see it that much right now, so I'm actually going to change right here is I'm going to change the stroke weight. So I'm going to make it bigger and fatter. So the larger that it goes, you're going to see that I can expand that right there. If I click on the word stroke here, there's some different things that you can do. You can round the corners on them a little bit. You can actually put in a dashed line instead, and you can actually create your own dashed pattern through here. I won't get into that, but it's another option that you can do. You can simply change different things here. You can take the stroke and you can change the shapes to something like this, which is going to give it a different effect. And there's just a few here. You can actually kind of go online and find other sort of ways that you can change the stroke and load them into your program. The other thing that you can do is you can change the opacity on it, and that's basically how much you're going to see it. So if I take the opacity down on it, then if I click here, and then I'm going to get a little menu here, and I can slide this down, you're going to see that it starts to become opaque, and then you can see other objects through it. Also, in terms of transforming at any time, you can grab any of the sides. So if I click on this object, I can drag this side down, I can drag this side out. If I want to turn the object, then I can simply hover by the corner, and then I'm going to get an arrow, a double-headed arrow, and then I can simply turn the object. If I want to constrain it so that it's going to snap at 45-degree angles, I just hold shift, and as I hold shift and drag around, you're going to see it doesn't rotate smoothly, it's just going to snap at 45-degree angles. Anytime that you want to resize something, right now, if I wanted to keep this rectangle in its same proportions in terms of the width of it and the height of it, or the length and the width, if I start to drag a corner, I'm going to be changing that. So if I don't want to change that, I'm simply going to hold the shift button, and then it's only going to allow me to resize it and keeping the same proportions. I can make it bigger and I can make it smaller, but the ratio between the length and the width is always going to be the same. And that's it.